What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we're talking about where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I am intending on doing the exact same thing. What is going on, you guys? I done took me a little shower. I done washed my face. I washed my hair, put my wave grease in and my oil sheen in, just feeling all refreshed and stuff. Okay, tomorrow is my last day of work. Sunday, I'm going to prepare for my trip to St. Louis. Monday, I'm going to St. Louis. Saturday, I'll be back in Atlanta. So I got a lot going on. But listen, I talked to Color Me Pink, and we are planning to meet up while I'm in St. Louis. And I'm really, really hoping that we do, because that's one of the YouTubers that I really want to meet. And I don't know if y'all know this about me or not, but whenever I'm in a YouTuber's town, I always reach out to them and be like, hey, listen, I'm in town. You want to meet up? That's what I do every single time. When I was in New York, me and Brooke Ashley had hung out. You know, anytime I'm in any one city, I always reach out so we can hang out. Me and Bundy hung out when I was in New Orleans this past August. We just didn't take any pictures, but we definitely hung out. She came to the Airbnb and all that, brought daiquiris and stuff. Let me see. When I was in Chicago a couple of years ago, I did not get to see Ashley, but we were intending on hanging out. So anytime I'm in anybody's town and I know that's where they live, I always hit them up and be like, hey, I'm gonna be in your city. Let's hang out. Like, what's the hot spots where you want to go? We can go, whatever. You know, sometimes I even offer to pay for it. You know, I'll pay for the meals at times. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just what I do. That's me. You know, like I always try to get up with everybody when I'm in a city every single time. And you know, whenever I go to Houston, you know, you already know. So it's just, you know, anytime. Now I'm in Atlanta with Jamie, with Aaron, with Sakina. So we get together whenever we can and stuff, because we all be busy and shit. But you know, like I said, every time I'm in anybody's city, I always reach out to them and all that other great stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got some things to talk about tonight. We got some Real Housewives of Atlanta tea tonight. This is gonna be like a little 30 to 40 minute live, nothing major. You know, it ain't really nothing to talk about right now. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't know if I said it in the previous live or not, but if I didn't say it, I'm gonna say it this time. I am gonna review Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Y'all asked me for it, and I'm gonna give it to y'all. And y'all better watch it. Y'all better watch that shit, and y'all got me doing this review. But however, next month is going to be busy. We're gonna start the 5-minute mark, but let me tell y'all what we got going on the platform. So we got Salt Lake City, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Marriage Huntsville, The Braxtons, Potomac, Bell Collective, Roaster Review, and the Chasing Panel. So y'all gonna have something to look forward to damn near every goddamn day. Okay? Like every day y'all gonna have something to look forward to. You know, this summer been a little dry, especially this month. Ain't nothing going on this month, but it's been a little dry, but come October, it's gonna get wet again. And you know, we love it wet. However, that's what I'm telling y'all. So that's pretty much the gist of that. And so we're gonna go ahead and get into what we're here to talk about, y'all. And that is this Real Housewives of Atlanta tea involving K. Michelle, Drew Sidora, as well as Angela Oakley. Okay. Now there have been a lot of tea and rumors going around about K. Michelle and Angela Oakley, but I wasn't expecting Drew to be a part of this. You know, I really wasn't expecting that. And you know, I love Drew. So I really didn't want this. I really didn't want this at all, because I love Drew. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Drew. Like, I really don't want her to be in this bullshit. Like, I don't really want her to be out here, starting shit with nobody or being in a fucked up ass position. Like, I don't really want that for Drew at all. Like, I don't, but it looks like it's going to happen. And K Michelle is my favorite. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this, sometimes sometimes the comments that y'all leave, it don't wind up on like the video. Sometimes it winds up in like the filter comments. So I guess it kind of I guess somebody probably reported them, or a moderator probably deleted them or something like that. And it goes a little something like this. Now, somebody cussed me out. I was looking through my filter comments and somebody cussed me the fuck out. And they were basically saying that you biased as fuck, bitch. K Michelle do not belong on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why doesn't she belong? Carlos King actually spoke on that, and I'm gonna do a live tomorrow talking about that. We're gonna get more into that on tomorrow. But why y'all mad because I'm rooting for K Michelle to be on the Housewives of Atlanta? Like, why wouldn't I root for her to be there? That's my girl. Like, I love K Michelle. That's probably the first one of my favorite singers that I ever met. She was my very first concert. I've been following her since 2009, long before she was on Love and Hip Hop. Why wouldn't I, want her to be on the Housewives of Atlanta? Why wouldn't I be supporting her the way I do? If you follow me and you've been following me for a long time, then you would know that I'm a K Michelle stan. This is a K Michelle stan account. Y'all should always know that. So when I saw that comment and they was like, "Oh, bitch, you biased. You know damn well K Michelle don't belong here." Okay, girl. Well, if you got Porsha there, then K Michelle deserves to be there. And I just don't want to make this another video where I'm kind of like repeating myself over and over again, because I think I've gotten better with with me repeating certain things that I've already said. I think I've gotten better with that, but I'm sorry. But when it comes to K Michelle, I'm going to always stand 10 toes down every single time that, that comes up. You feel what I'm saying? But, I don't really give a fuck. People be bold behind them damn keyboards, but just know, bitch, if you ever see me, be ready. Be ready, bitch. Okay, that's all I be saying. But let's get into a little bit of the tea. Now, I got this here from this Instagram account, and it's called the Real Housewives Zone, right? So it says Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 filming tea. K Michelle causing drama amongst the cast. Okay, period. So let's get into the tea. And we got over 100 people up in here already. So y'all ready for the tea just as well as I am, okay? I don't know if y'all got y'all notifications or not. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on with that. My friend Nikki was just talking to me and Carl about not getting no notifications. I don't know what be going on with YouTube. They literally be hating on me. I don't know why they do. I don't know what I did to deserve this. But I'm hoping that you guys start getting y'all notifications, because we go through a time where there is no notifications being sent out, but then there are some. And I know if I don't get the notification on my phone, it means some of y'all ain't getting y'all's either. But, that's neither here nor is it the fuck there. Now, is it? Okay. Now, it states filming is about 3 weeks underway, with Porsha, Phaedra, Drew, Shamea, Angela, and Kelly being joined by restaurant person Pinky Cole and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta alumni K Michelle. Cynthia Bailey is returning as a friend, while another former Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star, Tammy Rivera, will make a handful of guest appearances. Now, I definitely heard about Tammy making guest appearances. That has been in the news as of late, that she's going to be making guest appearances on this show. And I don't know how to feel about Tammy, because it ain't got nothing to do with her being on Love and Hip Hop, because y'all know what my stance is on that. Tammy really wasn't good on Love and Hip Hop, so I don't really think she'll be good on the Housewives. Is it just me? Because I was never really like a fan of Tammy. Like, anytime I would see Tammy on my screen, it's like, oh, Tammy's here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, Tammy's here. Like, yeah, okay, Tammy's here. Whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was never any bit of excitement when I saw Tammy on my screen. Like, for the most part, she got on my motherfucking nerves. But, trying to be this hard ass But for the most part, you know, she didn't really do anything for me. And the only time I really enjoyed her on Love and Hip Hop was when she beat Betty Idol's ass. Because I got so sick of Betty Idol and her damn nasally fucking voice. Like, do y'all remember Betty Idol? Y'all remember her? Like, she had the most irritating voice. The most irritating voice. And then she got on that damn cartel show, whatever the fuck it's called. It was like a bootleg ass My Wives, and her ass didn't even sound like that no more. Like, she lost that whole voice on that goddamn show. When I saw her on that show, I'm like, girl, where your voice at? Where your voice at? So I'm like, girl, what? So was this fake the whole time? And then she started that beef with Bambi for no reason. I couldn't stand Betty Idol. However, this ain't even about Betty Idol. Now, when it come down to Tammy, like I said, I never enjoyed her on Love and Hip Hop. Like I said, the only time she entertained me a little bit was when she beat up Betty Idol, because I wanted Betty to get her ass beat. No lies. I wanted her to get her ass whooped, like stomped down, rushed out, all that. I want to get her ass beat. But I did like her friendship with Bambi, though, but she didn't really do nothing for me. And the only reason why I wanted Tammy to be on Love and Hip Hop is because I like Deb. I love Deb. I love Deb in a deep ass voice. I love Deb with her damn mob mentality. Okay. I love Deb and her ugly ass hairdos. I love Deb. Okay. Like Deb is like she would be my favorite auntie that I would sit next to at the barbecue. Okay. Like, I fucks with me some Deb. Okay. She'll be the one to take me to the liquor store behind my mama back. I fucks with Deb. Okay. Like, Deb Antony was the shit. Like, remember when she first made her appearance on Love and Hip Hop, and she was I think Rashida was trying to have her manage her, and then she went in on Kirk, and Kirk was like, I just feel like y'all are trying to make this shit my fault. And then Deb was like, sweetheart, this is not about fault, okay? She's dirty, she's stinking, she wanna come up for air. God damn. I was so motherfucking tickled. I'm like, and then she had that damn pound cake wig on top of her head when she said it, looking a damn mess. She stole my heart. She stole my heart when that scene came up. I was here for her, like, seriously. Like, I was here for Miss Deb. And from that moment on, when they said that Tammy was coming on there with Waka Flocka, I'm like, okay, now Tammy coming on. Now Tammy and Waka Flocka coming on here. Where is Miss Deb? Okay, where is Miss Deb? I need Miss Deb up in this bitch. Okay. And remember when Rashida was pregnant, right? And she was doing this music video, and she had this stupid ass song. I don't know what the name of the damn song was, but she was like, I'm so hot, fire coming out my asshole. All that other dumb shit. You know, Rashida been making a dumb ass song. And then Deb went in on her talking about she looking like she 10 months pregnant, and that she should have waited till after she had the baby. She said, you could have waited until after you had your baby. You could have had your cosmetics line, your album, and you could have came back strong. You could have came back strong. You should have been Georgia's peach. Girl, give me a pep talk like that. Girl, where's Deb? Deb. Where is Deb, girl? Deb, I need a pep talk. I need you to give me the deepest voice you can, and I need a pep talk because I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out. I'm filming a show. I'm putting out a book. I'm stressed. I'm spending a lot of money on this shit. I'm stressed. Can you give me a pep talk with that deep ass voice? Let me know that everything is gonna be okay. Please give it to me. I promise you that will make me feel better. You got your YouTube channel. You got the show coming out. You got this book coming out, and you're gonna come back strong. You're gonna come back strong. Then you and Josiah, you're going to have this podcast next year, and you're going to come out strong again. You're no longer a Mississippi magnolia flower. You're a Georgia peach now, and you're about to be a Georgia peach and come out strong. Let me know, Dale. Let me know. Let me know. I need that deep voice in my life. I need that deep ass, raspy voice that sounds like she needs some fucking cough syrup in my life. I need it. Y'all don't understand. I need it. I need it so bad. Do you hear me? I need it. But yeah, I just went off topic. But yeah, when it comes down to Tammy, I'm not sure if I personally want to see her on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, and again, it has really nothing to do with her being on Love and Hip Hop, because if that was the case, then I'm a hypocrite for rooting for K Michelle to be on there. You know what I mean? But I never really cared for Tammy on Love and Hip Hop, so I definitely wouldn't care for her on, you know, Housewives of Atlanta. And does she even know anybody on Housewives of Atlanta? Like, is she really like, you know, who would she hang with on Housewives of Atlanta? That's my question. Who would she hang out with? You know? But I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about Tammy being on Housewives of Atlanta. Do y'all want to see her on there in a friend capacity or any capacity at that? Do y'all want to see her on the show? I want to see y'all comments. I'm gonna put them on the screen before we continue on with this article. Let me know what y'all think right now. Okay, like Tammy, y'all want to see her on the show? And tell me why you do and why you don't. You know, because the only way I would want to see Tammy is she bring Deb and that deep voice with her. They're just like saying when Keisha Cole came on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I'm like, baby, I don't want to see Keisha Cole unless Neffy and Frankie is with her. If there's no Frankie and Neffy, we don't want Keisha. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Keisha was not interesting without Frankie, Neffy, and Elite. So why get on Love and Hip Hop and not have Frankie and Neffy with you? It's the Frankie and Neffy show. I used to love that ghetto shit. I promise I did. I see a lot of y'all are saying, not really. Let me see. JB said, not really. No, thank you. I'm good. No, completely indifferent, but he'll let her get a check too, I guess. Keisha was born on Love and Hip Hop. She definitely was. Let me see. Didn't like her. I only want to see her as a friend on the cast trips because she's silly. Other than that, no. They're looking for a younger audience by adding Tammy. No to Tammy, maybe Jessica Dime. Jessica Dime. I would actually be here for Jessica Dime. I would be here for Jessica Dime. But I don't think they would be ready for Jessica Dime. I don't think they'll be ready for her. But I wouldn't even be mad at Jessica Dime being on there. I miss Jessica Dime being on the show. I miss Jessica Dime, for real. I do. Like, she started off being a little too much in my opinion, but after a while, I really started to like her a lot. So I wouldn't be mad about Jessica Dime, honestly. Let me see. Who spiked Scotty's drink tonight? Honestly, I haven't been drinking anything. I wish I could have some alcohol right now. I think I can now. I just had my wisdom tooth pulled Monday. So I really ain't been eating shit. So I don't know, you know. But I haven't been drinking nothing, honestly. I wish I could. I love Jessica Dime. Ever since her show did her so wrong, I heard about that Dime Penny in my Jocelyn voice. She was actually normal. She's friends with K Michelle, so it could work. Yeah, I love me some Dime. I agree, they ain't ready for her. I'd rather them dig up Tammy Faye Baker than watch Tammy Rivera. Y'all do not like Tammy. I did not know that a lot of y'all did not like Tammy like that. Now that is a surprise because I really thought a lot of people liked her. But let's continue on with the article. So it states, so far the drama is simmering more than boiling. Porsha's fallout with Shamea after the season 16 reunion is still unresolved, with Kelly backing Shamea. Okay, so we're gonna stop there for a second. Now, I don't think that any of us are surprised that this Shamea and Porsha thing is still unresolved, and we're not surprised that Kelly has taken a side, and that's Shamea's side. Now, I'm rooting for Shamea. I know a lot of y'all are not, but I'm rooting for Shamea, and I'm rooting for her to have a better second season because that first season is, you know, her first season started off real strong, but by the middle to the end, she faltered and fucked it up for herself. So, I'm hoping that she gets a chance to turn it around, and I hope she's more assertive and she doesn't walk on eggshells about her feelings. But I don't want her storyline to be all about Porsha. Like, let's not make this whole thing about Porsha. Don't let your whole existence be about Porsha. That's one of the things that I was talking about being on the show that I'm on. Like, I don't want my existence to be about somebody else, and I don't want anybody else's existence to be about me. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm rooting for Shamea to really, do her thug thizzle. I really do. And I want to see her really, really, do her thing for real. But it just depends though. But I don't want her whole being to be about Porsha, because that's gonna be annoying as fuck. Like, don't nobody want to hear you complaining about your friendship with Porsha the entire time. Now, Kelly needs to find something to do instead of sniffing up Shamea's ass. She needs to find her something else to do. She got a lot going on. She's in the blocks quite a bit now, and I hope they talking about all of that in real time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm hoping. Okay, especially with the way that everybody dogged this cast last season, and they brought most of them all on back. Y'all gotta bring it. That's all I'm saying. Y'all got to bring the tea, okay? And we're banking on y'all to do that. So let's continue on with the article, right? So meanwhile, Angela and Drew have traded jabs with K. Michelle, who is already stirring up some conversation. The first cash trip is to Dallas, Texas, hosted by K. Michelle, who is leaning into her country music side. Now, this is what I didn't want. I did not want K. Michelle to be beefing with Drew. I did not. I did not want her to be beefing with Drew. I didn't want her beefing with Drew. Mainly because of the fact that I love Drew and I like the root for the underdog. But I love K. Michelle. I love K. Michelle, but we got to sit back and wait for, wait and see what happened. We got to wait and see what happened, because they've been filming for like a month now at this point. So we got to wait and see what actually happened. But K. Michelle and Angela is an interesting back and forth, because Angela can read now. Like, she was really the standout newbie. Like, Angela can read. But at the same time, it's kind of like this. She can read, but can she read when it come down to K. Michelle? Because K. Michelle can read. We already seen her read the fuck out of Robin this week. I want to know if she can really. I want to know if Angela can, play the role of reading K. Michelle down. But I already knew that when K. Michelle came on this show, she was gonna cause conversation. I mean, that's what she do. I don't care how, honestly, I don't care how anybody feels about K. Michelle. K. Michelle is good for TV. K. Michelle is good for TV. Like, for real. Like, she's a polarizing figure. Like, you either love her or you don't. It's no in between. You love her or you hate her. There really is no in between. And I like people like her. It's the same, like K. Michelle's character on reality TV is kind of like Kenya's. Like, you either love her or you hate her, or you're indifferent. And a lot of the times you can't really be indifferent. For the most part, I've been indifferent to Kenya. And it was kind of like, if she right, she right, she wrong, she wrong. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just one of those things. You either love her or you hate her. Like, it's just me, like, it's good to have polarizing figures on reality shows. Like, it's good to have polarizing figures, because you don't know where you're going to stand with them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you never know, and I'm saying this because I'm doing a web reality show that I keep bringing up to you guys. I'm doing one. So I know exactly what it's like to be on those sets and trying to, knowing that you're making a show and stuff like that. So you need polarizing figures. Like, I think that when people, I just feel like when it comes down to reality TV, people got to realize that you cannot have the same kind of personality on the show. You got to have a little bit of balance. Like you need a Cynthia, someone that's mild mannered, somebody with calm energy. You need a Candy, someone who is neutral. You need a Nene, someone that's funny as fuck, that could read down. You need someone like who else? You need a glue. That's what Shamea was trying to be, but failed. But you need a glue to the group, and then you need like a Kenya K. Michelle type of character. You need someone that's going to stir up the mess when you need to. You know what I mean? Like you need different people on the show, even the ones that we don't like. Now, there are some people that we don't like, and we just don't like them. Like, they're not likable in the least bit. But I think that with K. Michelle, while there's a lot of people who don't like her, is a lot of people who do. And she was one of the bigger stars on Love and Hip Hop. That's why I think it's funny that Rashida talking about she the queen of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when you had Jocelyn, Mimi, and K. Michelle there. Those three women were the big reasons why Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was popular. Them three women, not you. Erica and Carly is a step above you, okay? And you at the bottom of the totem pole. Only reason why you at the quote unquote top of it, this ain't got nothing to do with Rashida. But however, but yeah, you need somebody like that. So I already knew that. And her hosting his first trip is a good thing. So, we're going to see how that goes as well. So let's continue on with the article. Let's go back to the article real quick, okay? So what's next? Behind the scenes, there is an ongoing pass the peach situation between Kelly, Pinky, and K. Michelle. What they mean by pass the peach is they're not sure who's going to get the peach and who's going to be a friend. And the pass the peach situation is between Kelly, Pinky, and K. Michelle. We're told that Pinky has stayed out of the group drama so far, but she's dealing with an ongoing tax situation. Now, when it comes down to Pinky Cole, I don't know shit about Pinky Cole, but the streets be talking. And I told y'all that I heard that Pinky is not a nice lady and she is not a girl's girl. That's what I heard. I don't know how true this shit is, but that's what I heard. However, let me see. I do know that her and Kay are very close. I know that Kay and Pinky are really, really close. Like they be calling each other sister and stuff like that on Instagram. So it seemed like they're really, really close. Kay has taken a huge liking to Pinky. So I don't know. I don't know what her personality gives. But what I do know is that she looks like a diet Chrisette Michelle. I do know that. Okay, so let's continue on with the article here. It says, producers were also eager to bring on a married entrepreneur, which made her an appealing addition to the cast. Even if K. Michelle doesn't end up as a full-time housewife, she's already benefiting from strong screen time and a favorable edit thanks to her celebrity status. Now, this is what I'm going to say. There is no way in hell that K. Michelle is not going to have a peach. I would be surprised if K. Michelle don't have a peach. I'd be very surprised, but we'll see. Let me see. What I was excited about Pinky too. I like her and her husband. I ate at his restaurant last week. He has a cheesecake chain here in ATL. What's the name of it so I can go? Let me see. Didn't Pinky have an affair with Candy's cousin or someone? Did she? Y'all sending me some tea, honey. Listen, I don't know anything about Pinky. Like, somebody told me that she wasn't nice, but I don't know. I'm just gonna wait till the show come out and see for myself. But people could be one way on camera and be another way in person, because people might think I'm a mean ass nigga on this camera, but when people meet me, oh, you're so sweet. Oh my God, you're so sweet. You're so blah, 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 blah. Like I'm really a sweetheart, like real talk, but Big Dave's Cheesecake. Is it in the city or is it like in the outskirts somewhere? Because I'm on the south side. So where in Atlanta is it? Because I might try. Might have to have our cast go to that place and do a scene there. JB, shut your ass up. I'm only mean to you because you deserve it. That's why I mean to your ass. And see, you're proving why. But, you know, I'm looking forward to Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. I know that people are quick to dog it and stuff like that, but I'm really looking forward to Housewives of Atlanta. Like, I really am. Like, I think it's going to be good. I think that we should give it a chance for the most part. That's just what I'm saying. Like, we should really give it a chance. And I just really don't like, but what I don't want y'all to do is constantly keep on bringing it down because K Michelle is on the show. Like, stop sounding like a bunch of elitist ass people, making it sound like that girl ain't good enough to be in the social circle of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, come on now. I'm just trying to understand, when did the Real Housewives of Atlanta become a classy show? When was it like classy and we on yachts and sipping wine on every episode? When was that? Because it's been ratchet. It's been so many things that has happened on that damn show that could have been on Love and Hip Hop, as you say. Sheree pulling wigs, the pillow talk, Porsha fighting folks, like all that. So I don't understand what makes this show any better than Love and Hip Hop. It's all trash TV. It's all trash TV. So I don't know. It's one on the south side in Forest Park, and it's one in the Olympic Park. He has cheesesteak egg rolls that are bomb, and I don't even like egg rolls. Oh, Forest Park is like 10 minutes away from me. I might just go there. I might go by myself though, but I'll probably go there. Carlos King said that RHOA was never a classic show. It wasn't. It wasn't. That's why I'm so confused. Because I'm like, where do y'all get off trying to make this shit seem like it was so damn classy? Like, what you talking about? Lord, JB wants some attention so bad, child. And it's not gonna happen. But yeah, so we're gonna see what it gives. Okay, we're gonna see what it gives. I'm just waiting to see the show. And like I told y'all, whenever I get tea on this show, either where it's from the blogs or my own source comes to me and tell me stuff, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna talk about it. But I'm very excited about K Michelle. Like, I can't wait. I'm just ready for Potomac to be over so we can get to K Michelle. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all want to know what show I really miss, and that is Escaping SWV show, Queens of R&B. That was probably the best reality show I had ever seen in recent years. Okay. Okay. It is crazy. Like, that was the best reality show I ever seen in years. It really was. And a lot of people found my YouTube channel based off of that show. Like, I watch it on Peacock. I watch all 6 episodes on Peacock like it ain't shit. Okay, like, for real, because it's still that good to me. It's still that good. Still that good, for real. So if y'all ain't never watched the Queens of R&B and your ass got Peacock, y'all better tune in and catch it. Okay, y'all better watch all 6 episodes. Y'all better get into it, because that was a good show. Like, that show was good as fuck. I miss it. I promise you I do. Me and T had such a good time doing roaster review on that show. Real good time. But I think that's all I got for this particular live right here. Like I told y'all, it was going to be very short. It was going to be like a 30-minute to 40-minute, video. It was going to be that one of those. But we got over 200 people up in here, so I really do appreciate you guys for that. Me, T, and Josiah, we're planning on doing like a Q&A live where y'all get to ask us questions in the chat and we answer them. Like y'all can get personal, y'all can ask us questions about our friendship, y'all can ask us anything y'all want to ask us, and we're going to answer them. Josiah and T, they both agreed to it, so we're gonna do it. What else I want to tell y'all? Well, like I told y'all early on in the live, I'll be reviewing Salt Lake City, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, The Braxtons, Bell Collective, Love and Marriage Huntsville, all that starting next month. So be on the lookout for all of that. Now I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, but y'all know what I got to do first, and that is my book. Now my book drops on September the 23rd. It will be on Amazon and Kindle Books. Okay, so make sure you guys pick it up. But in the meantime, in between time, my book is up for pre-order. Now I got the pre-order links at the bottom of the video in the description box already. Okay. If you want a signed copy from me, you can do the pre-order on PayPal, where I deliver the book to you myself and sign it. Okay. And if you want the pre-order for the ebooks, all you got to do is go to Amazon, type in the name of the book, and voila, there you go. Your pre-order for the ebook is right there. So make sure you guys pick that up. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, this is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, your boy's up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Cause I know what I want. I guess I could pray to the man up above. Start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess. Moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. All of my life, and you know it hit the worst when it starts with the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see you smile, so more probably can melt. With the cause is dealt, nigga, I was just wishing. Can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?